back again today with another video for you, another lesson. Today is still in the kindergarten reading foundation skills with phonological awareness, and this is the standard dealing with isolating the initial, medial, and final sounds in CVC words. So with this one, I'm just doing some basic pixel art and having students create the words. I'm having kind of like a fill in the blank activity. So the way that this one's going to be set up before the students would come in. And so I'm just going to make a few blocks out here for a letter. I actually normally do about 5. This is going to be helpful if the students know how to make the letters already. If they don't, it's totally fine. And then I like to make the word first, which I'm going to make out of wool. And I start with the bottom of the word is going to go, so the black that I just put down is a blank line that the students are going to fill in with wool once they figure out the answer. So I'm just going to make a couple of letters here that go with a picture that I'm going to draw, and then students are going to fill in the blank with. So right now I'm making the lowercase a, and I'm just going to do this somewhat quickly. Oops, that was wrong. And you know, that's how we go. Sometimes it happens that way. I meant to do it here. And again, I'm just using my guide of pixelated letters that I have. You can make them look, you know, pretty much however you want. And then my other letter is going to be a T. And so I'm going to start that one right there. If you missed that video, I will try to remember to link the pixelated alphabet video I did previously in this video. Okay, so now we see that we have a word at, and then we are going to fill something in. So this is where my pixelated picture comes in. And so I'm just going to kind of free draw this one. Now again, if you use Google search, you can easily find pixelated pictures. This one I just did freehand. I'm going to need, I think, about 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 14 blocks here to make my hat. And oh, I just gave it away. And I'm going to just build this hat, and you can make it however high you want. I'm just going to make a top hat, a simple top hat, and it should be pretty simple. And I'm going to skip to give it that brim. You can also again, like do this with, you know, lots of different ones. I'm going to do just one set of matching CVC, the vowel and the consonant at the end match. So, and I'm also going to do a little bit of an artistic design here. And it may not work out perfectly with measurements, and sometimes I have to kind of play around with that for where I want the, I'm going to put a buckle here. And sometimes that's a little off-centered, but you know, it's all right. It's a work in progress and learning every day. And this one, I was hesitant to start this because I was like, how am I going to do this one? And this one was inspired. I just kind of looked up some kindergarten worksheets actually, and saw what they had in them and kind of brainstormed this lesson plan based off of that. And that's how this idea was kind of born. And so I've got some other ones already completed that I'll show you as soon as I get this hat finished. I just kind of want to give you an idea of what this is going to look like as you're constructing this. So this is going to take some back end time, so oops. And just like I thought, it worked out way too perfectly because I've got this extra bit over here. And what you can really do is just I can take this whole part off here and do it something like this. And so now I've got my hat. And now what the students would do is they would figure out what letter sound goes with that first consonant, and they would build an H in that blank spot, again using that code, the pixelated letters that they have learned previously. And so again, the H is just your blank spot, and I would just have them figuring out those letter sounds there. So nope, that was not high enough. Oops. Gotta love that. That's why I always have that grass block in there, because it always ends up that we end up deleting one too many. And that causes that problem when we need that grass block just to save us a little bit. Okay. So then when we come back out, now the student has filled in hat and they've got the picture of the hat to match it. So to give you an idea of some other ones here, I've done a couple of other ones. So I have my hat already, and then I just kind of based my other drawings off of some pixelated art I found. There's my cat and my bat, and again the students would do the same thing where they just filled in the letter that belongs on the blank. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and leave a comment if you want to see more. Thanks and have a great day.